The family has always been an important core of Asia. But today, Asian families are changing along with the economic landscape. In a unique series, we enter the lives of 4 middle-class Asian families. The An family in China,
对女儿的教育在这个家我说了算。
the Cho family in South Korea,
오일에 10만 원을 쓰면 많이 쓰는 거 아니니?
9만 원.
the Su family in Singapore,
Enough! Yeah, go to the naughty corner now.
and the Sharan family in India.
Everybody here wants you to get married. Do you?
How are these families holding together? We capture their conflicts.
아니 사더라도 뭐 한마디 뭐 얘기를 하고 해야지.
你要刚才就做了决定，咱俩就可以再有一套房子，你知道为什么吗？离婚了。
Desires,
So what kind of wedding do you want to have? As of now, I just want to have food.
secrets,
I think he hides or he does not let me know about his finances.
and unconditional love. Filmed over 4 months, this is a truthful exploration of family life.
趁着老子不回来了，是吗？
In this episode, secrets in the family.
When I tell them that okay, I'm okay to get married now, tomorrow morning there'll be 4 girls lined up. Look at her, look at her, look at us.
If we arrange 1, 2, 3 and it doesn't work out, then he will get very put off.
Seems like you are requesting for another loan.
Will this break the families apart?
Oi, don't walk out on me.
Where are you going? Away from this conversation.
Or bring them closer? This is the family affair. "35-year-old Joel is a manager at a semiconductor firm by day. Last year, he took out a large bank loan to set up a cafe that he runs at night and on weekends. But the cafe is failing. Month after month, Joel keeps the empty cafe running with money from his day job.
I think he hides or he does not let me know about his finances and anything relating to the cafe.
Leslie has been kept in the dark about his financial woes. Until one day,
This email came from a bank and it said like, "Dear Joel, regarding your request, can you please provide your personal details?" And that's when I opened the email to read the whole thing and I was clicking on the attachment form. Then I realized, okay, he's requesting for another loan. I don't like taking loans because of the crazy interest rates that comes along. So I was upset. So I was just thinking in my head, like, how am I going to talk to him? How do I tell him, let's not do another loan, you know?
that night, Leslie decides she will confront Joel about the second loan he is intending to take.
I think we need to talk.
What about?
I saw this email today, like from the bank.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
seems like you are requesting for another loan.
oh, the email lah. Yeah lah, just inquiring only lah.
Why do you need?
To get some additional funding to see whether can sustain the shop or not lah. Keep the shop afloat lah. Cause yeah, we are running a bit red here. I take borrowing from the credit cards to pay this credit card. And you know, when the salary come in, okay, I divide here. So you know, at first this is the hole, and as month goes by, the hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Then that's when it came to a point whereby, hey, I think I cannot really handle anymore.
Then why don't you talk to me about it first?
Yeah, you should say like this and that and no and yeah.
Yeah, but you know, like I always tell you again and again, Like we should always be talking about things, right?
Yeah lah, I know.
I mean, this is a big decision. I mean, if you're gonna take on another loan,
Throughout the whole marriage, I think I've always been like, you need to tell me everything. You need to tell me everything. Every little detail. Don't wait for me to find out, you know, through emails or whatever. But to him, it's like not necessary for you to know because I can handle it on my own.
I really kind of dislike it when she asked me about my finances.
how much are you, you know?
I was thinking of asking about 50K lah.
Holy, that's a lot.
Just
It's not funny.
Just asking, just checking, can.
So our relationship obviously was strained. I was very irritated most of the time, very unhappy. Like, if I can't even talk to my husband, then who else can I talk to, right?
I'm very tired lah. I don't want to talk about this lah. I come home and then you. I don't know lah. The baby's crying lah.
Oi, don't walk out on me.
Over in South Korea, 50-year-old Lee Hana is also oblivious to the family's mounting debts. Husband Young-yi left a stable but stressful job in a big company. He is now working as an insurance agent, but with a $2,000 salary, it's barely enough to pay for the family's basic needs.
뭘 이렇게 들어가요?
그것도 넣었었어?
뭐? 그럼 빵에 발라줬지. 아유 맨날 드시면서 그래. 하긴 운전하면서 드셨으니까 잘 모르겠다. 아 1인당
사실 우리 가정의 경제적인 상황이 뭐 당신이나 또 경준이, 경인이가 알고 있는 것보다 더 심각해. 상당히 큰 액수야. 한 4억 정도 되니까. 사실 이런 얘기 하는 게 참 부끄럽기도 해, 가장으로서.
As the sole breadwinner, the pressure is huge. Young-yi is racing against time to meet his monthly quota, or else he won't earn his basic pay. But he is running out of new clients to meet. So he turns to a former subordinate to offer a fourth insurance policy.
아니 바쁘신데 오늘 이렇게 시간 내주셔서 고맙습니다. 또 의리라고 해서 또 뭐 제가 너무 또 이제 저자세 이것도 좀 아니라고 보기 때문에 잘 지내셨죠?
네.
예.
덕분에.
오늘 좀 많이 밝아 보이시네요.
다른 거 한 거 없고요. 면도만 좀 했어요.
아 그러세요? 예. 면도만 해도 이렇게 밝아지시는데 예. 지금 제가 어쨌든 세일즈 하는 입장이다 보니까 좀 더 제가 뭐 섬긴다고 할까? 좀 더 서브 해드리려고 하고 좀 더 이제 서비스를 해드리려고 하고 그러죠. 일을 해요. 그냥 정말 낮은 자세로 섬겨야 되고 뭔가 저희가 갖고 있는 서비스를 해드려야 되고 그러는 입장이다 보니까 예, 너무 좋습니다. 예.
With only 4 days away from the deadline, every client Young-hee meets counts.
뭐 물론 이제 대표님 많이 돼 있으시지만 보시다시피 이제 금리는 계속 내려가고 있고 뭐 계속 그런 기사가 뜨고 있습니다. 근데 저희 상품 같은 경우는 이제 3% 보증이 되거든요. 확정 보증 평생. 이자 소득세가 없다는 거죠. 생각은 많이 해보셨나요?
생각은 많이 하고 있죠.
네. 또 뵙겠습니다. 예. 사월 저희 연락드리겠습니다. 예. 가보겠습니다. 수고하세요. 수고하세요.
Despite spending an hour explaining, Young-hee's client did not buy the insurance.
상담까지 했는데 내가 이렇게까지 또 설명을 해줬는데 왜 안 할까? 이게 이렇게 해서 될 일인가? 나하고 이게 맞는 일인가? 이게 이렇게 해서 뭐 밥 먹고 살겠나?
Young-hee's financial woes leads to cracks in the family.
야, 줄 거야, 안 줄 거야? 줄 거야, 안 줄 거야?
Young-hee is the sole breadwinner of the Cho family. The mortgage and daily expenses of the family total up to $6,000 every month. That's 3 times what insurance agent Young-hee is earning.
근데 내가 돈을 많이 써가지고 이달에 생활비 많이 나갔죠.
수입이 많이 늘어나지 않았는데 이제 지출이 늘어났으니까 뭐 이달 또 열심히 해서.
아니 맨날 자기가 혼자서 막 가정을 위해서 애쓰고 그런 게 늘 고맙고 미안하고.
어쨌든 뭐 당신한테도 미안하고 애들한테도 미안하고 그래서 내가 더 열심히 하려고 하는데 내가 생각한 만큼 이게 성과가 잘 안 나오고 사실 잠도 잘 안 오더라고. 뭐 빚 때문에 지출되는 이자라든지 또 우리 가족이 기본적으로 지출을 해야 되는 그런 규모라든지 이런저런 문제, 우리 경제적인 상황하고 다른 가족들의 문제까지 겹쳐서 생각을 하면은 도저히 뭐 해결을 할 수 없을 것 같은 그런 생각이 막 들다 보니까.
Younger son Kyung-hyun is a freshman at a local university. On weekends when he's at home, he bears the brunt of Young-hee's frustrations.
뭐해? 게임해?
게임 안 해요.
아니 방이 이게 뭐야 이게 쓰레기장이잖아. 이게 방이냐? 여기서 잠이 와? 아무튼 네 방만 오면 심란해. 지난번에 아빠가 그냥 답답해하고 싹 한번 치웠잖아. 이게 뭐 전부 먼지 아니야 이거. 이봐 이거 이거 봐 이거 먼지. 이게 다 어디로 들어가겠어.
치워요 지금. 사실 아빠가 일이 잘 안 되셔서 들어오셨을 때 화내신다는 거는 지금 알았어요. 그렇게 보나요? 아빠는 밖에서 받으시는 스트레스가 형이 조금만 잘못하는 거 보이면 그거 가지고 지적을 하시고.
Elder brother, 23-year-old Kyung-jun, is not spared either.
경인이보다 더 하는구만. 응?
야, 줄 거야, 안 줄 거야? 줄 거야, 안 줄 거야? 응? 줄 거야, 안 줄 거야?
지울게요.
언제?
지금.
지금?
네.
보통 집안일로 많이 혼나요. 그거에 대해서 억울한 거는 이제 여태 항상 뭐 제가 해왔고 제가 그날만 이렇게 만약에 안 해놨으면 이제 그때 이제 그런 걸로 이제 많이 이제 막 뭐라 그러시더나.
오늘 추워. 네. 알았어? 아유,
뭐야 쓰레기장이지 이게. 아유. 아파?
네.
아픈 게 나아 깨끗한 게 나아?
깨끗하네.
아빠가 힘들다 보니까 자꾸 그런 너희들의 작은 단점들이 크게 보이는 것 같아. 그러니까 이해해주고 그런 부분들을 너희들이 조금만 노력하면 아빠가 크게 보였던 그런 단점들이 너희들이 그 부분에 대해서 노력을 하다 보면 아빠가 좀 불편한 그런 감정들이 없어질 것 같아.
Mommy, can you watch one of them, please?
The pressure to keep his cafe afloat is taking its toll on Singaporean father Joel. And he is taking it out on his 3 sons.
Hey! Mommy!
Hey, let me take them first. Hey, don't pull his hair.
I need to speak to you about it.
What's up with you? Nowadays you're like getting so angry at the children. Can you like watch yourself or not?
What did I do?
Yeah, exactly. You don't do anything, but when you come back, then you start screaming at them, or you get like so agitated for nothing. You crazy or what? They're like how young?
Yeah, but you have to understand. I just come back from work, and then the kids are like overwhelming me and all. It's tiring. It's
It's your children, eh?
Yeah, but all three come at me at the same time. Then when I'm caring for them, I come out, I see you lying on the bed and WhatsApping here and there.
Joelle's wife Leslie wants him to close the cafe since it isn't doing well.
I remember talking to Joelle and saying that, you're basically paying for people to come and eat. And now that our family has grown, I think you need to reconsider.
I really hope to make the cafe work. Sometimes I feel that I'm being held back. When I want to do something, you say, hey, you're spending too much time over on this certain thing. You need to be back home. You need to spend X amount of time at home. I feel like sometimes I feel like, I need to invest the time to actually make something work.
I'm talking to you, can you look at me? I mean, I come to a point where sometimes I feel that the kids being with you is a bit dangerous,
I had so much to handle, and but she expects me to be around more often. She expects me to be present. She expects me to, to be romantic, to be like fatherly.
I even went to tell your mom about it, she's talking to you about it. Still the same. These are your kids, okay? You have to understand how blessed you are.
Yeah.
Don't tell me yeah and then you revert back to your same thing.
At that point of time, I felt like she has so much expectation of me. And yeah, to the point where I felt I have nothing much left to give.
Over in New Delhi, all the elders in multi-generational Sharan family have placed their expectations on the family's only grandson, 27-year-old Niraj.
Now you have to tell me which country you are getting married in. I'll tell you next year. So what kind of wedding do you want to have? A traditional wedding or a signing the contract wedding? As of now, I just want to have food.
Finding a wife for Niraj is a family preoccupation.
Now is the correct time because he's already 27.
Marriage should not be something related to age, and it should be, when one's comfortable or when one wants to get married, he should get married.
Niraj wants to get his family off his back. He is meeting best friends Sid and Paliavi to discuss how to get himself out of this predicament.
Hey.
How are you?
Not too good. How are you?
Unknown to Niraj, his parents Nakul and Sharmila are also hatching a plan behind his back. They want to ask friends to find Niraj a prospective bride.
It's like a project. The biggest project in your life is to get your child married. All sorts of serious things are put into play. That's how crazy it gets.
Crazy scene at home, man. Crazy. It's going mad. Mental.
Find a pretend girlfriend then.
If I tell them that this is my girlfriend, they'll say, then they'll want to
check her out and check her family out.
Her and exactly. And then they'll be like, ab kya burai hai isme? Everything is okay. Haan, isse kar lo. You are with her, you're in love and whatever.
So we're not going to parade anybody. We'll do this kind of a thing. Meet the girl, meet the parents. We have to like the parents also. That's a must. We will not parade anybody. Not go through this 50 slok from the family going to see a girl.
So I go to them and I tell them that okay, I'm okay to get married now. Tomorrow morning, there'll be 4 girls lined up. Okay, look at her, look at her, look at her.
What's the harm in looking at them? They're not asking to marry all 4 of them or one of them. So yeah, say okay, fine, I'll meet them. What if you may actually like one of them?
What if I don't like
Just
any
say
of
no.
If we arrange 1, 2, 3 and it doesn't work out, then he will get very put off.
We also can't keep going to people and saying that daughter has a match for our son.
Because we can't be friendless at the end of this process.
Yes, friendless and daughter-in-lawless. It is very important for the Indian parents to be involved in such arrangements, and essentially that is what makes the whole family scene tick in India. Even though Neeraj keeps sidetracking and sidestepping the issue, the fact remains that he's not answerable to people, which I am, and it's a pressure which is mounting every day, and it's very difficult to manage. So very soon we will have to find a solution to this, and either which way have him settle down.
Because you guys had that connect and you were in love and you got married.
Yeah, but a lot of people get married and then fall in love.
Fall in love as
We
well.
never know how it turns out.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
So there's no fixed formula to it. So just keep an open mind. What if you were made to meet a girl and you actually liked her? Just keep an open mind.
You're getting me wrong. I have an open mind. I want to get married.
Less open mind.
You know?
While Neeraj remains resistant to the idea of being match-made, Nakul and Sharmila have decided to go ahead with their search for a bride. Nakul Sharan is desperately seeking a wife for his only son Neeraj. He is asking friends to introduce prospective brides
Hi Pinku.
behind his son's back.
Very good, how are you? Oh, which one? What is she doing now?
It looks like there is a potential match.
Oh, that's wonderful. Let me catch hold of him and see how it goes.
Nakul just needs only son Neeraj to agree to the matchmaking session.
Already we've got a lot of proposals from different people, and we've all put them on hold waiting for Neeraj to make up his mind. So essentially it's that. Maybe another 2 months is what I'll give to him. The other day I was speaking to my friend from college. So he says, yes, I've got this girl. So have a look.
If I meet her and I meet her a couple of times and then I don't want to take it forward, then your friendship is at stake, because then he'll be like, what's wrong with my daughter? Why doesn't your son like him or whatever?
No, but the daughter also might not like you, no? These days it's both ways.
Yeah, so then you will get offended that what's wrong with my son?
No, there is no offense in this. Two people, if they like each other, it's fine. If they don't like each other, then also it's fine. You can't force anybody to get married.
But it gets awkward.
But if you don't want to take this forward, then you can convince her to say that she doesn't like you.
I don't want to have that dialogue itself.
That is understandable.
How is it understandable? You have to begin somewhere, no? If you keep saying this for everything that comes your way, then it will never happen.
No, but I don't have to say it for everything that comes my way, no? I'll do it myself when I want to.
So you're absolving us of the responsibility of getting you married?
For the moment.
Which moment? Moment has passed.
For the next million moments.
My God.
Yeah, fine. So I'm not getting married right now, and you can continue with this conversation. I'm not interested to be a part of this.
Where are you going?
Away from this conversation. Nonsense. Marriage. The whole time only marriage.
Neeraj doesn't face as much pressure as I faced. If it was my time, I would sit on his chest and beat him up. But that is not possible anymore.
Even when I go to the lawn, even the leaves are putting pressure on me now.
God.
Neeraj is at odds with his father Nakul. So he turns to his mother, Sharmila. She has always been the person in the family he goes to when he is troubled.
So what's your real reservation about getting married?
I told you the reservation is that I want to get my restaurant started right now. So once I do that and it's successful, that's when I want to divert my mind onto anything else. You know, otherwise it doesn't make sense doing a half job of both the things. But better to do one thing better.
But starting a new project might take 3 years, 3.5 years. Are you willing to wait that long?
Yeah, I'm okay to wait that long. She's the most easygoing of the lot in the family. She wasn't one of those girls who got married at 22 or 23 like they usually do in India. She waited long enough to find the right partner for herself.
Sharmila married Niraj's father Nakul when Niraj was 11.
My parents got divorced when I was 4 years old. It's so much better to live separately and have your own lives rather than living together and fighting on a daily basis or pretending to have a marriage and not have one. But also tell dad frankly that I don't want to jump into this and I want to take some time off.
I can talk to him and I can also put this to rest. Of course, I don't promise it for 3 years. Let's just take it one step at a time. Let's just say, okay, for 6-7 months, nobody will talk about it. Yeah, if he wants to focus on his career and his life, I would support him. But yeah, he should have a girl around. I'd like to have a daughter around, for sure.
Over in the Su family, Leslie is spending her 4-month maternity leave trying to manage 3 boys. With the arrival of 3rd child, baby Tilden, life for this 34-year-old mom has been chaotic.
Keep the house. Tristan, stop it, please. Tristan. Hey, what is wrong with you? Tristan, mommy don't want to shout at you, okay? Wait, Tristan, stop it.
It's tough because the 2 boys are only like 2 years apart and they tend to fight with each other a lot.
No hitting.
Joel's not around to see these moments. Sometimes I wish I can just pluck myself out and just go so that, you know, he suffers.
Enough! Yeah, go to the naughty corner now.
Sometimes I feel like a single mom. Even when he is available, he's tired. Like, we're married. I'm married to someone, but he is very unavailable at a lot of times.
Leslie will say like, hey, you know, I'm at home the whole day, I faced the 3 boys the whole day. It's time for you to take over. But, you know, I felt that, you know, sometimes she forget the fact that I was out at work the whole day, you know. Sometimes I feel like I'm torn apart.
Today, 50-year-old Lee Hana has a cameo role in a remake of a famous Korean movie. After standing for 2 hours on set, Hana finally gets her moment of fame.
북쪽이면 서울이지 어디야? 옛날에 한양, 지금은 서울. 몰라?
한양이면 서울 맞습니까?
그러지, 한양이 서울이지.
Hana has only one line in the whole film, but it doesn't matter.
상업 영화에 단역 하나 대사 한마디라도 나오는 게 너무 큰 것이기 때문에 어쨌든 극장에서 개봉이 되니까. 연기하는 게 좋아서 하는 거니까 TV나 이렇게 드라마 어쩌다가 보면 배우들이 그 연기하는 거보다 연기 그 드라마 다 끝나고 나서 이거 만들어가는 과정 해가지고 그 연기들이 막 연기자들이 엔진 내고 막 이런 장면들 나올 때는요 막 가슴에 무슨 이만한 불덩어리가 생길 것 같은 순간적으로 너무너무 그 자리에 제가 너무 내가 저 자리에 있었다면.
Hana has always had a dream, to be in show business. But when she got married, she had to put this dream on hold, because as the eldest daughter-in-law, she had to devote her time to taking care of her extended family.
그러니까 어르신들, 할아버지, 할머니, 뭐 작은 할아버지, 작은 할머니, 그다음에 뭐 어머님, 아버님, 작은 아버님, 작은 어머님, 그다음에 고모님들, 그다음에 시고모님의 자녀의 결혼식, 그 자녀가 또 아기를 낳아서 100일 잔치, 둘잔치 뭐 이런 것까지 다 저희가 다 이렇게 돌아다니면서 다 했거든요. 그러다 보니까 너무 1년이 그냥 후딱 지나가니까 그런 저 자신을 위해서 뭔가를 해야지라는 생각은 할 만한 여유가 없었어요.
이제는 저를 위해서 살기로 작정을 했기 때문에요.
After 5 hours, the low-budget shoot is finally over. Although she won't be paid, Hannah sees it as her first step to stardom.
언니, 헤어지는 거. 오늘 고생했어. 먼저 가서 고생했고 추운데 잘 가고 또 다음에 만나. 언니 잘 씻고 다음에 봐요 언니. 화이팅. 안녕.
제가 주로 하는 일은 영화인데 아직 뭐 스타가 아니기에 돈이 별로 안 되잖아요. 그래서 알바로 여러 가지 하는데 그 중에 하나가 이제 광고예요. 어떻게 먹지? 자기야 이거 좀 한번 해봐봐. 이거 농담 아니야. 여기 해봐봐. 여기만 잘해도 못 치겠어.
발이 이렇게 돼야지.
어떻게?
뭐 치실 때 이렇게 하는데 쟤네는 이렇게 했어요. 반대 방향으로.
반대 방향으로?
Hannah sends her resume to as many as 30 casting agents a month. Recently, she saw an advertisement looking for backup dancers for a music video. While it isn't an acting gig, if she gets the part, she will earn $200 US. She is preparing to submit an audition clip.
오케이.
맞아, 그거 해요.
이렇게? 조금 됐다. 자기야, 봐봐. 그지? 이제 영상 찍어도 빨리. 네 핸드폰 갖다.
지금?
자, 엄마만 찍어야 돼. 아니니까. 뭐야, 모델이 엄마인데 아빠를 더 찍으면 어떡해.
너무 지가.
광고 서브 모델 하면은 조금 한 25만 원? 비싼 거는 뭐 잘 되면은 200 이런 것도 되는데 그건 된 적이 없어요. 계속 위에까지 올라갔다 잘려서.
Meanwhile, Singaporean father Joel's dreams are crushed by reality. His cafe is losing too much money, and he must close it down.
It was a bit of a disappointment for myself, like, it didn't succeed. But it was just something that I really, really wanted to do. I love coffee, and I love making it. Gotta check first. Maybe a Saturday or Sunday morning, Tristan came up to me and said, Daddy, why do you work so much? Then it struck me that, I haven't been spending enough time with him. That was really the final straw whereby I told myself, the family is all that matters. I really need to spend more time with them.
Back in South Korea, Hannah is also facing up to the family's financial situation. She is applying for a part-time job as a cab driver to South Korea's super rich.
이거 인사드리겠습니다. 안녕하십니까? 모시러의 교육 담당자 강정민이라고 합니다. 네, 반갑습니다. 오늘 모시러 서비스 간단해요. 자동차에 기반한 모든 집사 역할을 하겠다, 우리 회사가.
To get the job, Hannah must memorize the prescribed etiquette script. and pass this exam. But this script is a lot more difficult than her cameo script.
안녕하십니까. 모시러의 이용원 드라이버입니다. 그리고 1초나 2초 정도 가볍게 고객님 차량이 어디 있습니까? 고객님 제가 차량으로 이동해서 문을 열어드리겠습니다. 문을 닫겠습니다. 고객님께서 가방이나 신발, 옷들이 끼었는지 아닌지 확인을 해주십니다.
Most part-time jobs in Korea only pay $5 an hour. But this job pays higher, $8.
고객님께서 내리실 때입니다. 문을 열어드리겠습니다.
This job is also ideal because the flexible hours mean Hana can continue to go for auditions. Now, Hana just needs to pass this test to get the job.
네, 가장 기본적인 도어 서비스였습니다.
네.
안녕하세요.
안녕하십니까?
네.
네. 모시로의 이한나 드라이버입니다.
네, 안녕하세요.
네. 짐을 줘 주시겠습니까?
네, 여기 있습니다.
But Hana keeps forgetting her lines.
네. 문을 열어드렸.
예.
네. 제가 문을 열어드리도록 하겠습니다. 네.
자, 이런 상황이 발생을 할 수 있습니다.
네네네.
네, 방금 같은 경우에는 닫으시기 전에 문을 닫겠습니다.
맞다.
네, 꼭 먼저 말씀을 해주셔야 돼요.
네.
왜냐하면 고객님께서 탑승을 하셨는데 분명히 서류를 놓고 오거나 다른 업무가 갑자기 발생했거나 이런 부분이 발생을 할 수가 있어요. 일이 있기 때문에 내리실 수 있습니다. 그렇게 되면
그쵸, 꽝 부딪히죠. 네네네네. 몇 개 까먹었죠?
제가 함정을 한번 팠어요. 네, 죄송한데 어떤 함정이 있었냐면 안전벨트를
맞다. 맞아요. 안전벨트 안 맸습니다.
왜냐하면 가장 기본적인 항목이에요. 꼭 안전벨트를 착용을 하면서 안전을 위해서 벨트를 부탁드리겠습니다.
출발하도록 하겠습니다.
It turns out that the etiquette test was the easy part. Hana's next hurdle, the driving test.
우회전하겠습니다. 네, 죄송합니다, 고객님.
네, 그럴 때는 브레이크를 밟은 상태에서 엑셀을 천천히 밟으신 상태에서 브레이크를 떼시면 됩니다.
그럼 두 발을 다 사용해야 됩니까?
네, 그렇죠. 우회전을 해야 되는데 차선이 우회전 전용 차선이 아니었습니다. 방향 지시등이 1차적으로 켜지지 않았습니다. 방향 지시등 그 레버가 아닌 바로 위에 있는 레버를 당기셨어요. 원래는 1차선에서 유턴을 하셔야 되는데 2차선에서 유턴을 했습니다. 네, 차량이 맞물려서 부딪힐 수가 있어요. 처음 탔었을 때
To qualify for the job, Hana needs to score a minimum of 80 out of 100 points.
네, 오늘 도로 주행 점수는 아쉽게도 79점으로 1점이 부족합니다. 네, 앞으로 조금만 더 연습을 하셔서 1점을 더 채워서 고생하셨습니다. 모시러의 이용원 교육 담당이었습니다.
맞습니다. 모시러의 이한나 드라이버였습니다. 운전을 제일 자신 있게 하기 때문에 통과할 줄 알다 보니 차에 대한 낯설음이 너무 크고, 근데 내가 또 비싼 차를 긁히면 어떡하지, 상처내면 어떡하지, 이런 두려움. 가능한 이 교육을 3차 교육 받고 이제 배차를 받아서 고객을 진짜 모셔서 저도 이제 수입이 생겨야 되겠죠.
It's an important day for Young-hee. This morning, his company will be checking if its agents have met their quota.
역시.
반갑습니다.
네, 감사합니다. 오늘 월요일은 사면선 한번 낭독이 있겠습니다. 전체 한번 자리에서 일어나 주십시오.
헌서 우리는 기업의 성공적인 경영과 종업원 가정의 행복을 위해 존재하는
이게 금요일자에 우리 4월 1일 첫 가동한 신분들입니다. 굉장히 축하드리고요. 유황식님, 다음은 저기 이 팀의 우리 이영준 팀장님, 법인 유일용신 100만 강남의 세종공원에서 프라임 용신 4월을 또 시작해야 됩니다. 목표는 저희 한 분 한 분이 연봉이 1억 되는 게 최대 목표죠. 연봉 1억 되는.
시작하자. 생각하자. 화이팅!
Sadly, Young-hee failed to meet the monthly target, so he will be taking home only a fraction of his basic pay.
가족들에게 미안한 생각을 갖고 있기 때문에 그런 부분들이 어디서 시작이 됐을까. 제가 이제 나름 대기업에 다니면서 계속 만약에 지금도 직장 생활을 했다면은 지금은 이제 모르죠. 지금 이제 그걸 갖고 가정 경제에 어느 정도 기여를 하고